I'm testing 1-star water parks today, which according to reviews are anything but a vacation paradise. Supposedly, the water here is very unhygienic, aggressive chickens run around freely, and some slides are said to be extremely dangerous and painful for the back. We will find out today if there's any truth to these allegations and if the water parks are really that bad. We're at the first water park and Jason wrote, "The purple slide is dangerous. I almost fell out. I'd say we test the purple slide first." The question is, where's the purple slide, guys? Okay guys, we have a problem. I'm looking everywhere for the purple slide. So either Jason is colorblind or the purple slide is truly gone, rebuilt. Let's find out then. My biggest challenge in all these water parks will be giving a 5-star review without lying. That one was purple, right?
Oh, so that's the one over there.
Ah, okay. There actually used to be the purple slide. It's on here. It actually looks exactly the same as back then. It was just repainted. Maybe some things happened here and they thought, okay, let's just repaint it. Let's head to the former purple slide. I'm really a bit excited. Compared to back then, it looks exactly the same.
Hey, you can't use this one. No, you're welcome to use the one next to it. You might get kicked out for using this one. Move over.
So I went down the other slide. Maybe it's just as dangerous. Oh my god. Oh man. Yeah, okay. I have to go now. Oh boy. See, now I understand why it's dangerous. I'm sliding down the other slide. I actually found a reason why the old purple slide is closed. At least for me. I couldn't go on it. It's apparently too curvy for my weight and height, and he just told me I could fall out. So that probably happened to adults before. Next, someone writes, "The big slides are cool, but you queue forever. That gives you time to inspect the structures. Rust painted over, screws and bolts partly missing." I believe he means these big slides, so I'd say let's test them and check if bolts are missing and everything's rusted. Let's go. Who knows, maybe the slides will be the name of the game because they're called Kamikaze. Let's see if that's so, Kamikaze. So at first glance, the bolts here all look complete and not bad at all. But if you look closer, folks, you can really see the rust. So right behind me, you can see it's completely rusted through. Up front, there's a leak. All the water is dripping down. And if you look here, folks, just take a look at this. Under the slide, it's all just peeling off. It really looks like the rust here was just painted over. It looks quite good, but if you look closely, you can really see the rust. And guys, bolts are supposed to be missing here too. And guys, indeed, the bolts are simply missing here. That's wild. So in that sense, I have to say, the comment has been confirmed. Nobody can tell me otherwise, really not. The Technical Inspection Association wouldn't let that pass in Germany. Guys, the stairs really look crazy. They're already quite rusted. Honestly, they hide it pretty well. But now we're off to the water slides. Oh my goodness. Whoa, everything's just rushing away here. Whoa, this is really steep right here. Oh man. I wasn't badly hurt, but you definitely felt that the ground beneath wasn't pleasantly slippery, but rather it kind of curved into your back. So now we're going to test the other big slides, and hopefully I'll get down here in one piece. That really hit me right down there. Oh my god, it wasn't smart of me to slip. I regret it. I'm really not a pro at water slides. The next comment comes from Gunter Eilman, and he writes, "The general condition of the park is extremely poor. There is a significant backlog of maintenance. The ends of the slides show in some parts massive corrosion. The tile surfaces of the pools are defective in almost every pool. You don't want to know how many bacteria, spores, and other things are swimming here, and how often this water is clean. I forbade my kids from diving and swallowing water. How do you forbid a child from swallowing water? It just happens. At the end of the day, everyone still had bloodshot eyes. Okay guys, do I already have bloodshot eyes? I don't know. We can take a direct look at the sliding parts because Gunter Eilman says they show massive corrosion, and you can see it. It's quite rusted already. There's also quite a bit missing at the sliding end. There's definitely a maintenance backlog. Let's see how it looks at the sliding one up front if we find a maintenance backlog there too. Let's go guys. The water is so gross. Look how dirty the water is. Look at all the stuff floating down here. We will, by the way, do a water test in all 3 parks. Then at the end of the video, we'll see which of the 3 water parks had the worst water and the most bacteria or spores. Just look at how dirty it all is. Look, doesn't it look awesome here? Everything is off here. Man, you can just take it off like that. So the slide definitely needs some maintenance. Dude, the paint is just peeling off up there. I have to agree with Gunter on this one. I just got the water in my mouth again. Doesn't taste good. Now let's do the water test here from the wave pool. Okay folks, I have the sample here on the left. We're going right in here now. We have the sample. I'm excited for the result. Okay, guys, let's do the water quality test to find out if Gunter Allman is actually right and if many bacteria and spores are present or can spread. For that, we'll just add 5 drops in here. Here, 5. So, and 5 drops of the yellow in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're gonna close the whole thing, then we're gonna mix it all and wait a moment. Here we have the ideal values and can sort of compare how well the colors match each other. Guys, actually the water quality is not that good because the chlorine level is below the standard values. This allows bacteria and spores to spread easily. Nevertheless, I'll show you my 5-star comment below. Now, let's continue with the next water park. Now it's getting exotic, folks, because we're in a Western water park, and here Speedy151 writes, the slides are partially patched up by amateur craftsmen. 2 of the yellow slides have probably been repainted. It feels like sliding over coarse sandpaper. Oh guys, not in the mood for coarse sandpaper at all. You can feel the grooves between the slide segments. There are some yellow slides here. One of them is right over there. I'd say, let's test it out. And guys, fun fact, this yellow slide is the highest one here in Spain. I really hope it's not made of sandpaper, because then it'll be really painful. I'd say, let's slide down it now. Adrenaline's pumping again. Going up, I found this church in the water park. Crazy, a water park with a church. I don't think I'll ever see this again. Here on Mallorca, truly. It's so high. Oh my, oh my, oh my, what if you fall out? If you enjoy this, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Dude, man, that was crazy. Dude, guys, I think I wasn't even allowed to slide down with the camera just now. Guys, that was so wild, seriously. It didn't feel like sandpaper yet, but when we went in, we already saw with the drone from above that there are several yellow slides. That's why I would say, let's try out the other yellow slides. Guys, we discovered the next yellow slides. You know what that means? Let's see if they feel like sandpaper. For this slide, you will receive a carpet like this one. Oh yes, that really looks like sandpaper. Oh dear, I'm not even sure if I'm doing this right. Yeah, that felt like sandpaper. I have to say, purely from a style perspective, this water park is really cool. Everything looks very nice. The next 1-star review comes from Matthew, and he writes, the ground feels like walking on broken glass. You are not allowed to wear a t-shirt. You are not allowed to wear glasses. Well, I'm wearing a t-shirt and glasses, and we're now going through the entire water park to test this comment. Let's see if I get kicked out, and especially how the ground feels. I have to honestly say, he's right about the ground. You feel it the whole time. It's constantly little pricks that my foot gets. I'd say broken glass floor might be a bit much, but it definitely feels extremely unpleasant. First lifeguard,
Hi.
hello, okay? He didn't say anything. Yeah, I also see other people with t-shirts. So far, no one has approached me. The people, even those in the souvenir shop, didn't care. I would say this comment is part true and part false. There were many more comments from people complaining about the pain after sliding. Therefore, I would say, just try a few more slides now. Let's test it out. Holy holy. Look how it's doubling here. Whoa, man, we were just shoved down right after each other. She didn't care at all. You can tell a bit here. Yeah, everything's pretty worn out. Overall, thank goodness I didn't get injured on these slides. Let's check the water quality here. Surprisingly, the water test here showed a very good result. I'd say, in that sense, here's my 5-star rating. Fun was definitely there. Value and safety are okay. We're off to the next water park. Many comments here talk about tourist ripoffs, but the funniest comment comes from Luca, because he says chickens run around freely here. And not only that, the chickens are even aggressive and steal the expensive food you buy there. That is really crazy, and I think that's why the next comment comes, because it claims there's just poop on the loungers. I think, probably from the chickens. This water park apparently had a big chicken problem. We'll certainly find out. Let's go into the park and look for the chickens. You can definitely see the droppings on the ground, but they're also on the loungers. Apparently you pay €5 for this sunbed if you want to lie here. There's no poop on the sunbeds because you have to pay extra for that too. Many in the comments criticize this as a ripoff, saying you have to pay extra for everything here. They definitely cost €5. I'd say that's definitely confirmed. Guys, we just found the chickens. Look at that. Just chickens roaming freely here. What are chickens doing in a theme park, folks? So that's definitely confirmed. Free chickens are everywhere. But are they aggressive and steal my expensive food? We'll soon find that out. Some have criticized that many things here aren't open. Alright folks, we have the first attraction that's not open, and you can already see a bit why that is. It looks quite worn out and a bit rusty, kind of like a lost place. But some people said that everything isn't brown painted, but rather brown rusted, so you can see the wear and tear. It definitely doesn't look fully intact anymore. That's why it's probably not intact. Everyone, emergency meeting. We've discovered our first truly rusty slide. One of the coolest almost. At least visually it appears so, but if you look closely, you can clearly see the rust on the slides. The people who are queuing, they see, so the platform definitely looks very brown and quite badly rusted through. So you definitely pay for every little bit of crap here, even for the locker. Alright folks, now it's time to slide. We got pay to win a fast pass. Someone's saying everything here is brown and rusty, that it's not brown paint, but all rust. Honestly, it looks more like brown paint to me, not so much like rust. First we'll test this funnel slide right here. We'll naturally escalate from slide to slide. It's getting crazier and crazier here in this water park, and now it's already getting quite uncomfortable. Look at this line, and I can just walk past it on the left with the fast pass. That feels so uncomfortable. Yes, okay, it looks a bit like rust, but it could just be the style. That's unbelievable. It looks so crazy, oh my god. That was really crazy. I took a closer look up top, and yeah, it was already a bit worn in places. The whole thing is painted brown. That's not rust, so that's already busted. So we haven't rusted through, but we've only gone down one slide so far. I'd say let's test the next one directly. Let's go. Then there are some comments claiming they were extremely injured here in the water park. And Bonnie writes, the main slide, the Cobra, barely started. She got stuck in the drop and had to climb back up the curves and turns. So friends, next we're testing the Cobra slide. It definitely looks very dangerous. Let's see if I can manage to get through it, I'd say. Let's give it a test. Let's go. Yes, okay, it is quite slow at the moment, but it does look quite modern. Oh dear, oh no, this simply cannot be. We met some viewers. Your names?
I am Philip. I am Ferdinand. I am Ludwig.
Are these slides safe or have you been hurt?
I've been hurt by that one.
Really?
Yes, but I still like them though.
Why did you get hurt there?
Where you slide on the water then, so that's where your back gets totally ruined, I think.
Really? And have you ever heard of the aggressive chickens? Have they ever stolen your food?
Yes.
What did he eat from you?
My chips.
A viewer said he got pretty hurt on these slides here. Which of the three have you gotten hurt on?
Green slide?
The green?
Yes, I've done it again.
But did it work?
Yes.
Then I would say, let's test the green slide. Let's go, okay? Okay, how do you do this here, please? Whoa. Ah, my balls. Oh, people, I think this isn't safe for men, so... Oh, my balls. I really don't know if the slide has been checked and tested for ball pain. Maybe I just slid wrong, but it hurts so much, you know. We're gonna get the ball pain twice, and now slide down the yellow one. Apparently, it's supposed to be really brutal. Dude, that totally wrecked me. Guys, that just completely took me away. At some point, you just don't feel anything anymore. You just close your eyes and get pushed left and right. Man, oh man, oh man. Just look at the back, folks. You're definitely gonna get completely burned there. I'm excited for the next water slides, as this is just my first go. Look at this here. The comment that everything here is overpriced was definitely true. Let's see if the chickens eat our food now. 2 portions of fries for 15 euros is definitely a statement. Eating in the restaurant is boring. That's why we're going out here into the outback. Let's see if aggressive chickens come by and want to eat my food. Where are you all at? So now I'm just sitting here nicely in the wilderness, you know, so I can't recognize aggressive behavior yet. Oh yes, yes, okay. They're slowly making their move. They're slowly getting closer. Guys, my food is here. They came closer, but we can definitely bust the comment about aggressive behavior already. So guys, next we're sliding down a very iconic slide, and it's this one here. To be honest, it doesn't seem entirely safe either. Just slide through the snakeheads. I hope it holds me up. Honestly, the bolts don't look good anymore and haven't been checked either. Let's see if I can get down safely. And the stairs definitely look pretty rusty. The slide is certainly a bit worn out. So this comment is true that a lot here is quite rusty. This is by far the rustiest slide. It's all peeling off here. And just look at this railing here. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, just take a look at this. Seriously, folks, everything is just so rusty. Dude, just check this out. Okay, let's go, guys. Woohoo! I guess it's supposed to be the best, but it's... Oh, man. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, dude. Whoa. 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 I would say that was almost the worst slide purely in terms of rust. So folks, this slide definitely has a good rust stripe or a brown stripe or whatever that is at the top. Folks, next we are gonna do a slide that I really respect, but this time I won't do it alone. Instead, I'm gonna have a race against
Paul?
It's Paul's birthday today. That's why we're checking this out. So, who do you think between the two of us will be faster?
You, I think.
Yes? Are you sure? We're heading out, going upstairs, and having a race. Dude, check these out. It's already pretty messed up here. So I'm sliding down there now. I hope that works out, really. Faster, faster! I wasn't prepared. Folks, I clearly won this by mistake. I didn't even know it was starting. It just went BAM! So the slide is definitely dangerous. She didn't say a word, no warning. We were just getting ready, and then it began. That was honestly a bit borderline. Christian says the water park's most dangerous slide is the Grand Canyon because he and his kids flipped and got hurt. That's why I'm testing it now. Definitely all the booyahs. This is the best cooldown right now. Check out this water here. Oh my god, if you open that, it's definitely extreme. The water here is often criticized as extremely dirty, and this single-digit rating was true as the water quality in this park was the worst. Despite all the previous ratings we tested, it's what you ultimately make of it, and I had a lot of fun. In that sense, everyone subscribe. Let's go.